third of the way there so far. Oner going lower though, Dustbringer coming out, double flash as Mickey looked for the flash hook. Meanwhile in the bot lane, Caps trading up with Zeus. Carrier going back in, Faker with the Spirit Rush, has 2 charges left.
Towards those next round of Void Grubs.
It's interesting because Broken Blade doesn't have teleport, but Oner's actually heading towards Broken Blade rather than the Void Grubs.
Yeah, looking for this play down towards the bottom side. Broken Blade flashes immediately met with a fist in his face. Broken Blade trying to get away from this. Obviously, has to try and escape from Oner, who flashes forward. Another Vault Breaker. Broken Blade trying to dodge it. Oner holds it forever. Oner, no big surprises there. Broken Blade trying to hide in the top lane. He's going to TP away. Will he escape? You can see it on the minimap. The Counter-Strike finds him alongside the cease and desist, and Broken Blade doesn't have a hope in hell of escaping this one.
Put that Gnar behind to the point that Zeus is going to be able to control side lanes. Faker is going to be able to
Another
get
charm hits once again. Mickey thought he was safe in his own jungle. Anything charm wide there by Faker, but he's just creating space. The Solar Flare hits. Hans Summer has to burn the cleanse, and Zeus is on the flank. The counter strike. Hans Summer flashes it. Riptail charge forward. Zona can jump across that wall and look for Hans Summer. Yike with a fear. Only onto Zeus. They're looking for the damage. The Shockwave will find him. Hans Summer surviving up towards the top side for as long as he can in the face of Oner, but now he's down and Carrier's down alongside him. TP behind that. Faker. Counter TP being used by Broken Blade. Curtain Call coming in as the stopwatch is used. Dion onto the backline, jumps Gumayushi, a good shockwave as well onto Zeus, and now we see Hans Summer having to try and get away from this. Oner going in as he puts the damage down onto Caps. Oner flashing away, Zeus the same, the killer instinct from Hans Summer gets Zeus in response. Now Faker diving around the fight, a hook coming out. Broken Blade trying to get into the Mega Gnar. He'll jump on their heads. Goomba stopped them. Faker escaping. Carrier slammed into the wall. On the better play on the map.
It is still the 4 people here.
They're not using the shockwave, but immediately they do. Paranoia in, Faker down, Solar Flare onto the backline as well. We see Hans Summer falling for it. Mickey trying to get into this fight. Broken Blade on his way across as well. Carrier, Oner there as well with Gumayushi trying to get away. Doesn't have the flash. Oner doesn't. Carrier goes back in with the Zenith Blade. He's a sacrifice. A sacrificial lamb for G2.
First.
Mickey looking for the hook. There's the charm. Deadly Flush going in. Oner looking for that back line. The Solar Flare hits 2. Paranoia coming out. Oner can't go in with the engage. Zeus now locked out. Pops the stopwatch to buy himself a little bit of time. He's feared though. The shockwave hits onto Oner as he looks for the engage. Goes in with the cease and desist. The Guardian Angel still sitting on Oner's shoulders. Will bring him back to life. Broken Blade with a good double Gnar into the wall. Oner trying to get back in with that shield from the Vault Breaker, but he will fall. Baker can't escape.
Not only is Ferrix Gage that was on Yike here on this Nocturne. G2, they're just bullying them.
Solar Flare, Hans Summer dodges, only gets slowed. Broken Blade goes in with an arm only onto Oner. Zeus is TP'd in behind, and he dives onto Hans Summer immediately. And Hans Summer has the stopwatch, but he doesn't have much life left afterwards. He manages to get away with the killer instinct, and Mickey and Caps are only down. Oner face plants the wall this time. Broken Blade left it to his own devices, and T1 clean him up. The flash just getting off towards where the red buff is. The Paranoia comes out. It's Guma that secures the Drake. They're looking up towards the top side. Zeus caught out with the Paranoia, gets the counter-strike, but there's the fear as well. The killer instinct coming in from Hans Summer as they look to catch out Zeus. The rest of T1 trying to come back to defend their top laner, but Zeus will be down before they can get there. G2 find one. This away, the curtains open. An encore for Gumayushi. Oner gets it! He gets it! And he takes it! Oner will pay the ultimate price for his ability to steal the Baron. Minions get from the Baron buff. They'll be spawning in a few seconds time for T1. There they are. They'll help them defend. Faker goes in. Dead charge. Shockwave. There's 2 knocked up. Zeus is already on the backline. The Gnar coming out from Broken Blade as well. Zeus is doing so much work. Caps down. Hans Summer running for his life. Faker charms up Broken Blade. Zeus is just ripping through G2. Faker survives on the backline. Yike trying to do everything he can. The Paranoia.
Half health though. Faker did a good job of chucking him out. Zeus now stepping forward. Nobody willing to hit him. G2 push back. Behind
is Faker. He's looking for the Spirit Rush. It's up in a second's time. Faker's met by Yike. Mickey on the front line. The shockwave going out as well. Broken Blade lands the Gnar, but doesn't get a stun onto anyone. And G2 disengage. Well, unless Carrier has snuck his way in behind somewhere. The hook's going to land onto Oner. They look for the engage. Oner now has to burn the flash. Zeus has his TP and he's going to match the supers pushing in the top side. G2 have control of the river right now. Solar Flare, Hans Summer only slowed. The Caps is the one they dive into and immediately assassinate him. Caps is swimming with the fishes and Hans Summer is going to join him. T1 immediately pounce and G2 don't know what. Yushi, you've got Faker with the Spirit Rush. The curtains open. I don't think G2 is getting a second act. The dive onto the backline by Yike, but immediately he is low. Caps already assassinated on the back and T1 are just ripping them to shreds. T1 absolutely melting G2 under their Nexus towers. History doesn't repeat itself, but it damn well rhymes. It's another Friday. It's another T1 win.